Foreign lived with his mother in a village called Jampur. They used to make a living by doing agriculture in the fields. "Hey, how many days will you wander like a horn of a single stone? It's time for you to get married. At least tell me if you like someone. I will marry you to that girl. Do you like anyone or not?" "Like it or not, there is nothing like that now," Raj replied. "I have to go to the farm. I have piled up work today, and I also asked the laborers to come quickly. They would have come by now." "Well, I am not talking about today. You must get married soon. I have no more patience to do all these things for you," his mother insisted. "Well, Mom, I'm going now. We'll talk about this later," Raj said as he left for the farm. Raj went to the farm to take care of the heaping work. In the meantime, Raj's aunt came to visit. "Kalavati, you came early. Is all the work done at home?" "Of course, my daughter-in-law is at home. She takes care of all the work. She doesn't allow me to do anything," Kalavati replied. "You are lucky, Kalavati. Your son is younger than my son, but you still got him married. Now look at the work at home. I don't have a daughter-in-law," Raj's mother lamented. "Why don't you marry your son after finding a good girl? There is a match I know of in Bilaspur. The girl is very good and beautiful," Kalavati suggested. "In Bilaspur? Isn't it too far, Kalavati? Why do we have to go so far?" "Because we want a beautiful and humble girl for your son. Why don't you ask Raj to go and see the girl?" "I'm sure he will like her," Kalavati said. Yes, you're right," Raj's mother agreed. That evening, Raj returned home after finishing his work at the farm. "Son, the farm work will get completed within 2 or 3 days. Just go to Bilaspur for my sake," his mother urged. "What, Mom? You want me to go that far? What work is there?" "Nothing. There is a girl you have to see. She is very beautiful and educated too," she explained. "You will not settle until I get married," Raj sighed. "Well, as you said, after 4 days I'll go there and come back. Your uncle lives in Devapur, on the same road where you are going. Why don't you meet him also?" Yes. You always say that my uncle is staying in Devapur, but I have not seen him to date." "Well, it is just on the way. I will go and see him once," Raj agreed. "Yes, he came here when you were young, but he has not come since then. He is very well educated. Tell him to come home when you meet him," she added. "After 4 days, are you leaving for Bilaspur?" "Leave on time, otherwise the Muhurat will go away." "The girl's father's name is Ram Chandra. He is very famous in Bilaspur," she informed. "Well, if I'm leaving now, I will reach there by tomorrow morning. I'm going this far, but if I don't like the girl, I'll refuse." "Okay, will do. Why do you always say such ominous words? Please go," she urged. Raj left for Bilaspur. After traveling some distance away. "Wow, I've traveled a long way. I'll rest somewhere and eat the food I brought with me," Raj thought. Raj ate the food he had brought with him, drank the fresh water he carried, and continued his journey. Meanwhile, "Oh, it gets so tiring to carry water from such a distance. I wish we had a well nearby. At least we would have found good water there. How nice it would be to have that well. I don't like buying this water from Tulsaram. I never dreamed that one day I would have to buy water and drink it. What do we do? Half the day goes into bringing water and the other half into work. Even if our men go 10 miles away from the village, only then can they find work. Yes, yes, there's nowhere to farm for 10 miles around here. We cannot even grow crops because they depend totally on rain. We don't even know whether it is going to rain or not. What is the point of living like this? But these are our daily problems. What's new today? Meanwhile, Raj had traveled some distance. Wow, the sun is nice today. The water I brought has also run out. Somebody is coming with water. I'll ask her to give me some water. Raj went to two girls and said, "Hey, I'm very thirsty. The water I brought is also over. Can you please pour some water into this bowl? I'll drink it to quench my thirst." Oh my God, you're asking for what you should not ask in this village. This water cannot be given to you. We are buying this from far away. Each pot costs us about 2 rupees. Why should we give it to you? What are you saying? Buying water? Does anyone sell water? Which you buy, will they not sell? I think this is the first time you've come to our village. You can't even find a drop of water 10 miles around here. If you are thirsty, there is Tulsaram's shop 5 miles from here. You can find anything you want there, but you will have to pay more than what you normally pay. That Tulsaram is a very cunning man. Really? Is there a great man who sells water here? How does he get that water, which you do not get? Does he have any mantra, education, or what? The best water well in the whole village is in Tulsaram's house. There is not a single good water well anywhere else. Even after digging so much, no drop of water came anywhere. Knowing that trying any more is a waste of effort, we all go to Tulsaram's house and buy good water with money. Okay, I'll go to Tulsaram's house and buy water, but to get there, I'll have to walk at least 5 miles. I need energy for that, so I need to drink some water. If you don't want to pour it into this bowl, pour some in my hands. I'll quench my thirst with it. Raj caught the water in his hands, drank it, and continued his journey to Tulsaram's shop. After traveling a mile, "Oh, today the sun is so hot that it makes me very thirsty. There's no one to give water here." While walking, a man carrying pots came by. Seeing Raj, he said, "You look like you're coming from a long distance. Do you need any water? If you ask if we need water in this village, you are like God. Please give me this bowl full of water." Oh, don't praise me so much. Why do you think I'll just give you water? I am bringing this pot of water for 2 rupees, but you'll have to pay me 4 rupees to fill your bowl. Tell me if you like it. Do you want to fill the bowl with water, or do you want me to go? Decide quickly. I am ready to pay those 4 rupees. Here, fill this bowl full of water. The man filled the bowl with water. What? You poured just a little water. You are carrying enough water, but you've given me very little for 4 rupees. Tell me, is this fair to you? This is my job, sir. In this way I quench the thirst of travelers and collect money from them. But I told you earlier, it takes 4 rupees to fill the bowl. You're right. Here are the 4 rupees. I never dreamed that I would even buy water and drink it. If it wasn't Hiragar, what would we do? Well, I'm very hungry, Raj thought. Are there any orphanages nearby? Could you guide me to some orphanages around here? Raj asked. It is difficult to find good water here. God, it's also the house of children. You still have to walk at least 10 miles if you want an orphanage house. Also, No one here knows if there will be a meal. If there is no orphanage home, at least self-catering is available, someone replied. I will cook and eat. Ah, why can't I find that? Raj wondered aloud. 4 miles from here there is Tulsaram's shop. There you will get salt, pulses, and rice along with good water. You can pay money to buy it. Go slowly, okay? There was nothing else Raj could do, so he began heading to Tulsaram's shop. On the way, he heard someone moaning and suffering. Music. It sounds like someone is suffering from thirst, Raj thought. When he went a little further, he saw an old man moaning under a tree, repeatedly saying, "Thirsty, thirsty, thirsty. You are very depressed. Behold, drink this water. Drizzle a little. I will pour water," Raj said as he gave the old man some water to quench his thirst. A person passing by noticed this and came over. "What are you doing? I think you are new to this village. He was forbidden to pour good water. Don't you know that? Be careful. If you give water to this person, Tulsiram will get angry." "Why does your king get angry if I pour water for this person? Look how he's suffering from thirst," Raj asked. "This old man has betrayed the village. If you give water to this old man, you will have to suffer the punishment. Be careful." "What is the reason for this old man to be in such a predicament? Can you tell me a little bit?" Raj inquired. "Actually, this old man has treated all the people in this village. The ground is buried all around. If you fetch fresh water from a long distance for thirst, if you do as I have said, this village will be freed from water woes." "Really?" "That Tulsaram says water does not fall anywhere in this village. Moreover, we have dug in many places, but no water came." "But how do you know that water falls here?" "I am a field man, a hydrologist. I know where the water comes. Listen to me and dig where I told you. Water will surely fall." "Trust me and go ahead," the old man said. Knowing this, Tulsiram reached there. "You talk about where water falls. We've dug surrounding areas, but no water came anywhere. Now it will come? This is just gossip. There will be no one here to listen," Tulsaram said mockingly. "What I am saying is true, sir. Take my word for it. Dig where I said, and water will fall surely," the old man insisted. Okay, we'll dig where you said. But if there is no water, you will be punished accordingly. Tell me if you agree with that." "Okay, I agree, Tulsaram. I can tell exactly where the water falls. Take my word for it." "Well, if water falls where you said, I will give you 100 rupees. Otherwise, no one will give you even a drop of water in this area." "Okay, let's go there. Show me where the water falls." Spot saying, "Water will fall here." But Tulsaram ordered his men to dig somewhere else. When they dug, there was no water. "All your hard work has been wasted. You will be punished accordingly," Tulsaram declared. "I didn't say to dig in this place. Water did not fall because you dug somewhere else. The place I told you is 100 feet away from here," the old man protested. No matter what the old man said, Tulsiram misled the villagers. "From today, if anyone gives food or water to this old man, they will not get a single item from my shop. My men will be watching you," Tulsiram announced. A person passing by explained everything to Raj. "This old man is being punished for his betrayal of the village." In the meantime, 2 people came with empty pots. They found out what was going on. The only well in the village is closed now. What should we do? They asked. Hey, what are you doing near this old man? One day you will know how foolish you were. This old man is not an ordinary man. He is a field expert, a hydrologist, a god who will support your village. Tulsaram came there angrily, knowing that Raj had poured water for the old man. This old man was forbidden by the village. Knowing that, what is your purpose in giving him water? You will have to pay a heavy price for it. Do you know that? I know, Raj replied. I will take where this old man tells me. If water falls there, you don't have to give me even a peppercorn. But if there is no water, I will give you 1,000 rupees. Do you agree with that? I dug earlier and water did not fall. Now ... Again, it does not need to take a new test. We don't want your 1,000 rupees. But first, you go from here, Tulsaram said angrily. Raj calmly replied, Do you know about this old man's past? Did you see that this king wants to cheat you all? Tell me if my condition is acceptable to you. I am doing all this for the betterment of this village. Trust me. So, everyone in the village agreed to find a place where the water falls and dig the well. Then Raj said, Sir, now tell me where the water falls in this area. I will dig there. The old man pointed and said, Dig here, where I am. Water is sure to come as soon as you dig 20 feet. Okay, go ahead, Raj encouraged. They started digging there, just as the old man had instructed. Before digging 20 feet, water began to flow. All the people in the village were very happy to see that a well was constructed there. Did you see? Raj asked. Tulsaram has cheated you for his business. He is doing such a vile business that he is selling water, exploiting your innocence. I want to file a complaint against him to the king, or you tell me what kind of punishment is best for him. Go ahead, tell me. The villagers said, Why is there any question about punishment? The old man, who gave water to our village and who is like a god, faced so much trouble. The same punishment we will give to Tulsaram. He will suffer as the old man suffered. Since that day, no one gave Tulsaram water or food, and the people of the village made him suffer in the same way as the old man had suffered. Later, Raj reached Bilaspur, saw the girl, and said that he liked her. They got married and lived happily ever after.